That's a Grandma Smith right there.
Oh, that's funny.
Didn't you eat 3 of these?
No.
I had 3. I might have 4.
Chunky monkey. I know it's breath monkeys.
Ooh, there it is. Copy that link.
Somebody's breathing real heavy in the microphone.
Can't be me.
Somebody's really fat.
That could be me.
What are you at right now?
Group. Oh yeah, we're sharing.
Share
the shit up. It got quiet because we're sharing. All
I
right?
almost sent the link to my sister.
Do it. We're gonna talk so much shit. That's next week. We can do
Can't
that.
do it. Right.
Next week on Tuesday. Next week you'll still be here.
Right. The following Tuesday I will not.
Isn't it weird how we like enjoy talking shit about your sister? It's like a thing we share.
You're
mean-
saying that this is not the Tracy episode?
No. What? Who's that?
Stop it!
Who's that?
I don't know who that is.
You just slam dunked it right on him. Get rid of the garbage, bro. You're going out there already. Hey, grab the cups while you're out there. I love you.
He thinks
God.
he thinks he's funny, man.
Eric's like better than the intern because he still talks shit because normally interns are too afraid to say anything.
Right.
So Eric just lets it fly. That is the best.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, yeah. All right, I shared it to enough places.
All right, I'm almost done sharing. Hold on.
Where else you shared it to?
Everywhere.
Oh, okay. What's everywhere? You fucker. Everywhere. Everywhere and everything all at once. Oh, hey. Make sure you bring up the Backlash card. Unless you already know everything.
I already know everything.
I didn't know anything.
I already know everything.
But I want to be accurate. Accurate. Accurate.
I think we should hit highlights as opposed to going over the entire card. I think we should just hit highlights.
Our favorite parts?
Yeah, it'll give us more time to talk about the good stuff and be more engaging, I feel, to the audience because we'll be excited about it.
Yeah.
Instead of talking about the chick matches, who gives a fuck?
Whoa, they were pretty good.
Yes, they were.
Stop.
No, they were. I loved them.
Stop, lady.
They were awesome.
You're not.
Yeah, they were great. Yeah, chicks and they were wrestling.
You're such a clown.
Any midgets?
Whoa.
I miss midget wrestling.
That shit's even worse. What do you do?
They had a Survivor Series once where it was Doink and Little Dinks.
Doink the Clown and
Yeah,
Dink.
and Little Dinks up against Jerry the King Lawler and his guys, and I can't remember what their names were, but it was hilarious.
Jeez. Back in what was it, late 80s, early 90s wrestling? I don't think that was necessarily the best. I think it was still a little... It was trying to be discoverable, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Still in that area. But in the mid to late 90s, even early 2000s, I think that was some of the most prime wrestling ever.
You can make that argument.
The Generation X alone just makes it all worth it. If you got the experience at that firsthand in the 90s, D-Generation X, man.
Right.
And then the Undertaker, American Badass gimmick.
Right.
That whole era
was a great gimmick.
Stone Cold, all them guys rock. Sorry, go ahead.
Kurt Angle.
Fuck that guy.
Kurt Angle?
Fuck that guy.
Jesus.
He hits America.
What? It's American Hero. What? It's American Hero right there.
That's too funny. No, he's not.
That's an asshole.
He's not real.
What? Of course he's real. Kurt Angle, he's an Olympian champion. What?
Oh my god!
It's unbelievable.
You're just yelling frantically into a microphone, like somebody came by and just poked your butt cheeks.
What? Woo!
Oh, that's a different sound. Woo! Oh my god! What? You're so creepy right now.
Why can't I quit you?
What the fuck was that?
Quote from Brokeback Mountain, or so I've heard.
Here's your theme music, Pappa J.
Oh my god!
Pappa J's theme music, baby. That's the best.
Play the theme music for the show.
You want me to start it?
Yeah.
Dude, I think this can was empty when I started.
Here's BigLipRadio from iHeartRadio.
This is K-Dog with BigLipRadio, and if you think this is good, check out Lip Service at biglipradio.com/lipservice for a better show.
I be on my grind, never running on my mind, stepping all these fucking mannequins that tryna hit my line.
Oh my God, Zmunny.
What's up, Pappa J?
On the 27th of this
Stop throwing
month,
fucking bottles at my arcade cabinet.
I threw them
yeah,
over there.
whatever.
You hit your arcade cabinet. Anyway, 27th of May, this month. Like, what, 2 weekends away? 3 weekends
2
away?
weekends away, man.
So exciting. We're going to be down and
Watching Little Mermaid.
14 days.
Yeah, watching Little Mermaid. Watching Gotham City Comics, watching Little Mermaid.
Yeah. I fucking knew it.
Now, it would be leg 3 of our We Can't Be Canceled tour.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Doing episode 3 of Big Lip Radio presents The Dork Side live.
Oh, baby.
Down at 151 North Country Club Avenue Drive.
Oh, my gosh.
Drive,
You
yeah.
fell off a motorcycle, remember?
I did. I fell off a motorcycle, hit my head.
But I do know what you can do there is, like Pappa J says, not only can you watch us perform
Right.
The Dork Side 3 live in person, but if you purchase $100 worth of merchandise from Gotham City Comics, your
Right.
name will be put into a hat.
a hat.
And that hat will be shook up like so. And Pappa J is going to put his little dick skinners in there, and
Dick skinners.
he's going to pull out a name,
A name.
and you better have a dolly. If you don't, I think I can make something happen. But if you...
one of the items you have to purchase must be the said doll.
Okay, that's a good thing to include, isn't it?
Yeah.
So make sure in that $100 items you have some doll. Doesn't matter what kind, brand new, old, reused.
Action
One in the
figure,
dollar,
Barbie, whatever
the
they-
dollar
whatever you
bin.
buy from there.
Doesn't matter.
Buy
Pappa
dollar.
J will pull the little panties down on the dolly
Right, or the jock.
or the jock. You're gonna
It
go
could be
front.
a G.I. Joe. I don't fucking know.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna start
I'm
with the front or
rolling
the
the
back?
dice.
Front or the back?
Well, I got to start from the back.
So Pappa J is gonna lay his little dick liquor all over that butt cheek of his. I'm so excited. I get to see you lick a doll's ass.
If somebody buys $100, maybe nobody will.
Well,
It's
you
gonna
remember?
be it's gonna be the anatomically correct G.I. Joe.
Oh my God! You're gonna show up with that just to make sure.
Oh my God!
And he's gonna buy $100. What if you bring your own action figure and then buy $100?
If you bring your own action figure, you have to trade it over for trade value to Kevin, and then buy it from him.
That's pretty intense, right there.
Right. That's
a
it.
lot.
You got to buy
Okay.
it from him. That's all there is
That's
to
what
it.
you're trying to
He's
get
gotta
out
make
of it.
money,
Okay.
right?
Just
He's
make
gotta
sure I
make money.
cover all the bases.
Right.
But you'll catch Pappa J. He told us a story a couple podcasts ago, and I think I keep reminding
It
you.
never happened.
He used to go through his sister's
This story never
drawers,
happened.
And he would find her underwear, put them on his head, and he would cut a hole in the front of the underwear and insert a unicorn-looking phallus type thing. I'm not sure you understood what it was, but it was big.
He
and
keeps adding to this story every
and
time
it was
he tells
brown. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, Pappa J? And you're like, yep, I stuck it right through that hole in the underwear, put the underwear on my head, and I used to pull the panties down on my sister's this is you, on my sister's Barbies and lick their butt cheeks.
I don't think
The
I don't
plastic
recall.
butt cheeks.
I don't recall experiencing that story,
You
nor
did.
B telling it.
What? We have it on podcast.
Well, you gotta better pull up the tape. You better produce
Stop
tape.
saying that, because I
didn't
can produce
happen.
anything at any time, anywhere.
It did not happen.
Oh my gosh! I'm telling you right now, when I get you that audio, which I will, I just gotta stop being lazy. We'll fucking play it.
Never once.
We'll play it.
Never once did I grab
Man, you know
a
what?
Barbie doll from my sister's drawer, bend her over, and lick that ass.
You bent your sister over and licked her ass?
Never once.
He said
Never
the dolly.
once.
His dollies. So I will produce the audio by next week. How
You'll
about that?
never find that audio.
I will produce it by next week. How about that?
Good luck.
Is that good?
Good
Is
luck.
that a deal?
That's
if
a deal.
If I can produce the audio next
Yeah.
week of you saying those words.
Yeah.
We'll-
I eat a hot bean.
Oh, hot bean.
Those things suck.
Will you pull Eric's pants down and lick his ass?
No!
for real? Why?
No. I mean, it's better than looking at his face. Look at that. But I still ain't doing it.
Well, lick
I
his,
made him laugh.
will you lick his
He
arm?
laughed.
What on Eric would you
I
lick
ain't licking
if I can
nothing of
prove it?
Eric's.
If I can prove you said that story about you stealing your sister's dollies and licking her butt cheeks.
I'll lick Eric's cat.
You got a cat?
I got 2.
He's got a few cats.
You gonna bring one of your cats?
I'll lick the forehead of the cat.
What if
I'm scared of bringing one in a box.
Here's what I want you to do. Right? I'll shake the fuck out. Don't put that box around me. Here's what I want you to do,
All right.
Pappa J.
All right.
I want you to go grab Woody, if I can prove this.
Yeah.
And you're gonna take your mouth and put it over his snout and blow, so his little cheeks go. Yeah, okay.
All right, I'll
Yeah,
do that.
you'll do that?
I'll torture your dog on air.
Okay.
If you can pull up that mystic piece of audio, which did not happen.
We've all seen the fucking videos on TikTok where the dogs they blow into their mouth, their little cheeks.
That's
are,
hilarious.
Oh my gosh! The smaller cheeks, the cuter it is. Sorry, that was the moment. But yes.
All right.
Yes, Pappa J.
You're on.
Gotham City Comics. What date?
Oh shit! Yeah. That is the 27th of this month of May.
And you said they can't be canceled?
The can't be canceled
You
tour.
know,
Leg 3.
you know, I heard this could be the last one.
Before we're canceled.
No, until the next one.
All right.
Pappa J, you went ahead and actually picked something up from Gotham City Comics. We cannot forget, I've been talking about this for a while, because you can get more than just comic books there. You can obviously get action figures, Pokemon cards,
Funkos.
Funko Pops.
Oh,
and
man.
you purchased
Funko soda.
a Funko soda. We debuted this a little while ago, what these soda things actually were. And they're pretty cool. They have an actual vinyl finger inside. It's a mystery box thing.
Well, we'll open it up and show them.
You go ahead. You gonna open it?
Peter Venkman. Now there are chase figures. There may be a chase figure in here as opposed to Ghostbusters' own Peter Venkman.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
So I picked this up because I wanted to show it here on the show.
So you're gonna open a brand new one for everybody.
brandy new,
Oh,
right?
Oh my!
There
Look at
goes
that
all the value.
cellophane coming off too.
Look at
Oh
that
my
right
gosh,
there.
that's so cool. You gotta unscrew it or pull it off.
I think it's a pop off. Yep, there it is.
And then let me see that real quick.
Yeah,
You
show
just
that
popped
to
it
the
open.
camera.
This is what's inside of it. I'm
There's a
showing
little,
the camera
little
right now.
black
I'm holding
plastic bag.
up. Yeah, there's a soda can. You just pulled the lid off, and there's a little plastic bag in there, which
Oh,
I'm
I'm
assuming
excited.
contains the vinyl. Oh,
Right.
It's like your
Right.
testicle sack.
So is it going to be Peter Venkman? Is it going to be a chase?
Who do you want it to be?
To be honest, it's Ghostbusters, so I'm kind of hoping I don't get screwed out of Peter Venkman.
Oh, look.
Ooh, what was that was in there? That
Remember
lake
Pogs?
just pulled out. Yes.
Pogs. I mean, there's a Pog
No,
in
that's
there
the
of him.
certificate of authenticity right there.
Peter Venkman. So you probably got Peter Venkman.
I
I'm assuming.
did.
Okay.
I did get Peter Venkman.
Look, it even came in bubble wrap.
You got what you paid for.
This is so damn cool.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Oh, and it's hefty.
All right, right.
Peter Venkman from Ghostbusters.
That is exciting shit.
That is awesome. You feel that, Eric? Feel that
Where's
hard
my
raw
Pog? Where's
power?
my Pog?
It's in there at the bottom.
Oh, is it? Oh,
You
okay.
just where you shoved all the garbage.
Oh, okay. Got it. Cool.
There's
So
one of
anyway,
the Iron Man too.
They've got a lot of these down there. You're going to want to go down and pick up some and see if you get a chase one and set these babies
It's like
up.
Pokemon cards, anything else you collect nowadays. You got to try to find the rarest so you can have it for your collection, so nobody else
This is
does.
so cool.
Now we got 2 of them up there.
Right.
Eric, you got to buy one now.
No thanks.
Eric's turn. I think they're $9.
Yes. Gotham City Comics, May 27th. The show will start online where you're watching us right
Yeah.
now at 3:30.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock?
Yeah.
Shit, sorry. I tried to give you guys an extra half hour to set up because I know you're always late,
3 o'clock.
just like the start of this goddamn show.
1, 2, is this on?
Do not come. Do not come.
Yeah, buddy. You're listening to the Big Lip Radio podcast with your host, Pappa J, Zmunny, and friends.
Welcome to Big Lip Radio, episode 255. Today's date, May 9th, 2023. I'm your host, Big Pappa J.
Lit by the light of the moon. This love is more than it seems.
With me is your co-host. This guy Has no talent for nothing.
Nope.
No hair.
Nope. It's receding.
Kind of a scraggly beard. Kind of sloped shoulders. An alcohol problem. And way too many kids. Ladies and gentlemen, Zmunny.
Listen, let me tell you something. I may have more kids than anybody you know, but guess what? They're all mine. They're all mine.
I just glob onto everybody else.
You just raise everybody else's goddamn kids.
Right.
Jeez.
They're
Maybe that's
not
why you got the
mine.
moniker Uncle Diddles, man.
Uncle Diddles.
Uncle Diddles,
Come
man.
on now.
He loves the kids, right? You even told me today in the game, and you're like, oh, man, I love kids. You said it just like that.
Hey,
Do I need to produce that audio, too?
Well, yeah, you won't be able to produce any of it.
Jeez.
Meanwhile, Ben is tearing us up in the chat.
I know.
Man.
First
What a
off,
day.
Ben, you fucking call all of us like 4 times. I'm in the toilet, and you're like blowing my phone up. That's the only reason why I didn't answer. And Ben, you said right away off the top, damn it, got another link from a friend who insists I watch this dumpster fire. And then he says, hey, boss man, as much as I hate to admit it, you are the brains behind this operation. I'm not saying it as a compliment, but take it as you will. Boss man, yes, the one that Ben Hask is talking about in our chat. How are you doing today? The guy who brings the trunk full of illegal junk, the guy who tries to steal our wives, buys them lingerie,
he does.
Talks about how when they're gone, he's also gone in the same place
That's
they are.
true.
You
That's
know,
true.
we've covered that multiple times. How you doing today, boss man?
I'm doing great.
That doesn't sound like a.
Well, I'm just glad you're raising my kids. So
It
I'm
doesn't
good with
sound
that.
like a creep. Oh, see?
Well,
You
that's what
fucking-
Ben is asking. He's asking you how you know those kids are yours, Z-Money.
Well, one of them for sure. I took a paternity
That's
test.
true. There's a test on one of them. The rest were just assuming.
K-Dog was just, I mean, he's not here tonight, but
It
K-Dog.
was good to switch both
he,
those Q-tips.
he looks enough like me so I don't have to question it. And then the 2 children I have now, my 2 youngest girls, man, they're, I'm starting to second guess.
They could be
I'm starting
anybody's.
to question, man.
Anybody's guess.
That energy they have,
Right,
those looks,
right.
that ain't me.
And they're intelligent.
Then they're fucking smart. And they probably don't drive drunk. You know what I mean? Not saying I do, but they probably don't.
They do have to ride drunk every once in a while.
Fuck outta here. They're not riding drunk. Yes, they're mine. All of them. If you want to pay for a paternity test, I'll be sure to take one.
Allegedly.
Hey, you paying for that paternity test?
Hell no.
No, he won't.
I'm not taking responsibility for that action.
Oh, shit. Get out of here.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to prove they're mine, not yours.
You think he's gonna confess? He ain't confessing.
Son of a bitches. You guys are assholes. It's almost like the theme of tonight's show, my friend.
Assholes.
It's full of weekends and assholes. I'll tell you that.
All right.
Now, we all know Cinco de Mayo happened, right?
Yeah, that's right. It did.
What day was it on, Papa J?
It was on
Saturday, Friday?
Friday.
Friday?
As a matter of fact.
Yes, because Friday after work, I went ahead and headed on down to Mike the neighbor's house.
Oh no!
You all-
I saw some pictures on Discord.
In our Discord. We all know who Mike the neighbor is, right?
You were fucked up. He looked normal, which is
Fucked up. We all know who Mike the neighbor is, right?
Right.
He sat in during COVID a bunch of times for the podcast and
former host.
happened to rake in the most amount of viewership we had because he's just so raw. He always has no shirt on. He's got a long gray hair, long gray beard, wears a bandana, and just always shirtless with tattoos. And he wears jeans that he's not sagging on purpose. He's literally sagging because of how skinny he is.
Right.
You know, there's
He's
nothing-
got no butt, just a hole out of his back. He
There's
shits
nothing-
out of.
Yeah, right. There's nothing that'll hold those suckers up unless he puts a log halfway out of his butt cheeks. Right. But even then, that's questionable. So he'll Cinco de Mayo. My wives, our friends, our family. I say our wives like Eric's married to her too. That's so weird. That's so fucking weird. They planned this thing for Cinco de Mayo where we make our own street taco type deals. We got the shell, the flour tortillas,
asada.
all that good stuff,
Your
right?
wife was
Chicken,
frying up the
fish.
flowers again? Or the
But it wasn't
tortillas?
just us going to Mike the neighbor's house. It was a couple other neighbors coming over plus Mike's sister. So it was a big thing.
Damn.
All the kids were playing in the front lawn, getting together, eating some good food. And Mike, one thing you have to know about him, MTN, Mike the neighbor, he doesn't eat much.
No, he doesn't.
He drinks a lot of
For a
beer.
guy who should have the munchies, he doesn't eat a lot.
He drinks a lot of beer and participates in other activities, which he's not.
Right.
He's said it before. I mean, we literally had a show on here called the Podcast. Right? I mean,
Podcast.
it was
That's right.
It's because everybody we know tends to do that kind of stuff.
God damn, those were actually good shows, man. I
During
remember
COVID,
those.
man, I'm
Right,
telling you,
right,
those
right.
COVIDs. If you go do that short COVID year or two that we had.
Right.
You'll
That's
hear
some good
all
shit.
the. We were so bored. We were just working on things to say.
I can't believe I made the opening to that in a hotel room in Anthem.
Isn't that crazy?
On my phone.
That's crazy. Mike Santa Maria in the chat says you guys should do a show
Dressed
up as your favorite wrestler and talk to them through the whole show.
Right. I'd be Macho Man. You'd be Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah. I don't want to be Hulk Hogan. Let me be Macho Man.
Let me tell you something, brother.
There you go.
Huh?
I don't have any cigarettes to smoke. Otherwise, I'd probably emphasize that tone that we're trying to hear.
Right. And then late here could be King Kong Bundy. I mean, he looks like him. I don't know if he can sound like him.
Who's
Woo! That's not what I would say.
That's Ric Flair. Jesus. He said, "Woo!" It's the default go-to. How do we get down this track? Oh yeah. So Cinco de Mayo, Mike the neighbor's house, all the wives, all the children, and obviously we start drinking. Right, drinking pretty heavy. I'm drinking those 15-ounce little screwed cans. Is that what it is? The 1 pint.
Right.
1 pipe.
There's late.
Oh yeah, that looks like the guy from Teenage Mutant Turtles with the brain in his belt.
It does.
And that's what you look like.
No.
I think you said that about him, Pappa J, on one of the episodes. Who's that guy from X-Men with that looks like an overgrown baby, but he has a brain in his belly?
MODOK.
MODOK? Yeah, he's pretty
MODOK.
cool.
Yep.
He's pretty cool. But Cinco de Mayo, and we're drinking. I'm drinking the Coors Banquets. He's drinking his Busch Lights, I think it was this time. Normally it's
Isn't he a Bud Light guy?
no.
Or
no.
is he participating?
No.
Well, he does Busch.
He does Busch, which it might. I don't know the companies are different, but I know that at one point all the brands had some sort of LGBTQ pride thing at one point in time or another. Whether you called it that or not, they all partook. So who
Yeah,
cares?
that
Just
Kilt Lifter company.
Just drink the beer. It's literally called Kilt Lifter, right?
Right.
Last thing I knew, girls don't wear kilts unless it's
That's true.
tilted kilt, right? Well,
That's
think about
true.
that. I love that beer. It's so good. What are you pointing at?
Huh.
Yeah, I got a kilt here. So we're drinking pretty heavy. Night's getting fun. Mike's partaking in other activities, and all of a sudden, what Mike likes to do is disappear. I don't
He
know.
does.
You're talking, you're joking, you're laughing and cackling about something, talking about politics or the Playboy magazines I used to steal from him. He still brings that up to this day, by the way.
Oh, you got to refresh your supply.
I do. It's been the same because he doesn't let. I don't
gotta
go over
rotate
there
him.
anymore.
You got to rotate him.
I want to say he doesn't let me over because I don't feel like a need to be, hey, can I come over type of deal. So
Right.
he's made it very clear and emotionally, and like at least when you look at him, he looks like don't fucking come over anymore.
Right, yeah, you need to rotate out the Playboys. I've already looked at most of them.
I agree. I told him I'm
Right.
gonna too. I gave him a clear heads up. Hey, I'm gonna take some new ones. I'll bring the other ones back.
Right.
He's like, are any of the pages sticky? I'm like, no, dude. I don't actually use it. It's just cool to show off to all my buddies. It's like when you're a kid, you have other nefarious reasons to use those Playboys when you're a kid, but as an adult, you're kind of
Right,
like,
that's not enough. You need
it's just a trophy.
right. You need 27 freaks and a donkey. You're not going to get off on Playboy.
What kind of
That
stuff
ain't
are
gonna
you
work.
doing, man?
What? I don't know.
Yeah, what? What do you mean? I don't even know what that is. Is that
Wait,
an
didn't
episode
he
of
say he
South
was looking
Park?
for a donkey for his house?
He does have one already.
No. I'm looking for goats.
Goats?
Yeah.
Ugh, bad. They have the little pellet turd, so it's easy to clean up.
That's true. just like this.
Stop it, dude.
He's
Gross.
he's
People
been
can
working-
see you on
Yeah,
on national internet vision. All right?
he's been working on getting his own goat show.
That's awful. So Mike ends up disappearing.
Right.
We
Now-
have our conversation. We're drinking about 8 to 10 beers deep at least, really
Peop-
fast within the hour.
People who like to smoke tend to disappear. It's a
Well,
normal thing.
The weird thing is normally he'll disappear because he's pissing on the side yard, but this
Right.
time there was no coming back. And then I'm talking to his wife. I'm like, "Hey, where's Mike the neighbor at?" And she's like, I don't know. I think he's passed out. I'm like, what? So I go knock. The first place you go when somebody says they're passed out, you look at the couch,
Right.
and then you walk down the hallway to the last
To the
room on the
room.
right.
Right.
Last room on the right in every fucking house is usually the grown-up room.
Right.
When you and your wife, what room is you and your wife's on?
Last to the right.
Okay, I'm telling you, my mom's were.
Right.
What room is yours on, Eric? What side of the hallway?
It's on the right.
Last room. Maybe not the last room, but it's on the
See,
Right.
Even
I don't
in
have
a-
one of those flip-flop houses.
Even in a
where it's
new
all the-
place.
Yep.
It's down on the right.
Dude, it's crazy to think about that. It's
Right.
all the same. We're programmed. But anyways, so I went down the hallway, opened the last room on the right door, and sure as shit, he's laying on his bed, No shirt on.
No.
This time I think he has his pants off, but he's got boxers on. Not boxer briefs, but old school boxers. Like, when they first came out, everybody's like, oh, I get to wear shorts under shorts. So he's got those on. And he's got a plate of fucking food. And he's just,
he's awake.
Oh, he's awake.
All right.
And it's pitch black in there. You have SpongeBob SquarePants playing on the fucking TV for some weird reason. And SpongeBob, SpongeBob.
right. That's a
And
good
he's
cartoon.
sitting there, eyes like can't even open up, and he looks over at me, just dead as could be, no soul left in this motherfucker's body. He's still got his hat on, by the way. It's on forward, no glasses, just his hat on. He looks over at me, he's like, "What up?" And I'm like, "What?" He moves his fucking plate out of the way, and he starts patting the bed like,
"Sit down.
Come
here. Why can't I quit you?
Come here." And his eyes barely open. Come here. And I'm like, hell yeah. So, of course, being the guy that I am, I jump from the doorway into the fucking bed. Food flies everywhere, just bouncing. And he's like, you motherfucker. And that's like the loudest I heard him speak ever in my entire life.
Right.
So I got scared, and I settled down. I didn't want to get hit by him. Low-key Steph 1 says, hey, guys, your rooms are really cool. I appreciate it. Thank you. So, food everywhere. And he's, at this time, I think he passed out. It's just whatever happened, all the rambunctiousness made him fucking pass out. And he's ended up, I look over at him, he's got like little eggs on his chest and some taco meat hanging down everywhere. He's got a tortilla just flowing up on his ceiling. It's funny as shit. And he's like, I love you, bro. And I was like, this ain't happening right now. This is not happening right now.
Wow,
so
he's having one of those moments.
I said,
dude.
I got to get a picture of this to prove to everybody I was actually sleeping with you in your bed. And if you go to our Discord right now, which you can find the link to in all of our social media, you guys can join our Discord. That's where we have a lot of our chat. Now, we use social media, but it's more mainstream, whatever. Just nothing in depth behind the scenes. And if you want to see all that into our lives, who we are as actual people, if you can't figure it out by listening to us, sign up for our Discord. It's free. And there is a lip service, like you heard at the top of the show. You can sign up for that, too. It's $4.99 a month. So that's one way.
That picture looked like it had way more meaning than what you're saying.
You got
there it is. You look a little bit lit yourself.
Oh, I'm like 9 or 10 beers deep by the time this happens. That's funny. That's like a 90s picture where you just got caught with your pants down.
It looks like a picture you just had sex.
That's what I'm telling you. It's a good one. It's a keeper. And who wouldn't want to make out with Mike the neighbor?
Look at Mike's eyes.
I told you they're not open. The flash is what made them that far open. Go to our Discord. You can see what we're talking about. Zoom in on Mike the neighbor's eyes. It's hilarious.
Outstanding. Hey, knock it off!
The executive producers are going apeshit. If anybody wants, they can walk them out back and shut the doggy door.
Got it.
Thank you. Yeah. Boss man. How are you doing today?
Well, I'm worried about you because it looked like you woke up and made him breakfast.
Well, it wasn't. If you notice in the clock in the background, it's weird because I posted that picture like 3 or 4 hours.
It looked like it said ass.
No, well, it did. It did. The clock said like 9:56 or something, and when I made the post, it was 9:57, and then I sent a message later on, and that's the real time that picture came through when you guys started talking. But in the picture, it shows fucking 9:50. I'm like, how the heck is that clock off in that picture? But anyways, he appreciated it, and then I walked back out, and his wife was like, "What did you just do?"
And you had a big old smile on your face.
Well, I did because I just hung out in bed with my buddy. You know what I mean? I didn't do anything crazy.
Walking funny.
I dumped his food everywhere. Funniest shit ever. I jumped from the doorway into the frickin' bed. One of my favorite things I did. You know how often you get to do that even at your house? You know why?
Because you get yelled at?
Number one. Number two, you're going to break some shit. I don't care if I break his stuff, right? He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. So Mike the neighbor, everybody, I said this before. You all need to get yourself a Mike the neighbor.
Wait, so you're saying he broke his bed?
No, but that would have been great, right? That's the thrill running through your body as you're leaping through the air onto somebody else's furniture. Your first hope is I hope this don't break, but your second hope is I hope this fucking breaks.
I was about to say that.
Have you ever broken a bed?
Yeah. So this bed has been broken like 3 or 4 times. Sorry, you got me excited. I'm so proud to explain how many times I broke my bed, and not from what you guys think, you nasty perverts. Literally wrestling with my children, doing fucking front flips onto that bitch, everything but the activity.
That's not what I meant.
I was in a hotel room one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe we were in North Kakalaki at this point, and literally, dude. You know, sometimes the headboard is attached to the bed, right?
Sometimes it's not.
And sometimes it's attached to the wall. I pulled this mother effer right off the fucking wall, man.
How do you even have that much energy? I don't understand it.
I'm doing it. Hold on.
He was trying to
escape.
escape.
Let me show you. God, nobody look. Turn your camera.
Let me show you.
This is a NSFF NSFW moment, not safe for work.
Right, let me
Sorry,
show
he's
ya.
got me. Look, he's gonna show
Let me
us.
show ya.
You're gonna break my fucking stool.
Here's the
You're
head
gonna
of the
break
bed.
my controller.
Here's the head of the bed.
He's gonna show us.
Now, for whatever reason, I'm this close up to the head of the bed.
Oh god.
All right.
Oh
For
god.
whatever I'm doing.
He's on one knee.
Okay. For whatever's happening.
He's on one
And
knee.
that moment's coming.
Ew,
And
gross.
that moment's happening. And it's happening.
What is that?
Her right in the head with the headboard and everything. Right off the fucking head.
You're an asshole.
Not that I know what was happening.
So, like, when you drink, do you get angry?
Yeah, that's why I had to quit drinking.
But you noticed something. You seemed very angry when you were describing and showing and physically telling us how you bang your wife into submission, which is very
Let me
awkward.
tell you what, I
have
bang
to
her
see this
hard,
woman. I have to see this
bang her
woman.
fast,
But
and then I take a nap.
it's almost disrespectful.
He's
the
not
way you
allowed
do
back
it.
there anymore.
He's not allowed back there.
He's
You
a
broke
sex
the
offender in
fucking
that
bed.
state.
You should not be able to do this to women. You're angrily destroying your woman. Sorry.
No,
I
it's
said
called
it.
enthusiasm.
You don't just lay there and make a girl sound
No, it's called enthusiasm.
like that turtle. That's how the turtles do it. Oh, sorry. I got 'em
See,
going.
you got the dogs going.
They're
again.
excited.
And I couldn't lock the doggy door. So
That's
they just
weird.
come
They
running
know that
right back
sound?
in. Right, they do.
Damn.
They got excited.
Daddy's hurting mommy.
Now I'm exhausted. God damn it.
Yeah, well,
But yeah, I pulled that headboard right off the goddamn wall.
much like your freaking explosion over here, dude. That's pretty
It
much
was,
what
too.
I know. You were commenting. You said it like 5 times.
Right.
It one, I come in here like this, and then I do this.
All right, getting ready to make it happen.
So weird.
It's the magic.
Well, I can tell you something.
She's a lucky woman.
You have never felt an explosion. Ew, gross. Never. You're trying to hold back your own laugh. You know she's probably one of the 4 fucking watchers watching right now, and she's logging off.
She was.
She's logging off.
He did have a place to go home
My
to.
husband-
Hey, Low Key wants to know, what do you guys talk about on your podcast? Well, welcome to it.
we talk an awful lot about Jared pleasuring his wife. And Playboy
Talk about
magazine.
we talk about Playboy magazines and how I pile drive the old lady.
We are so fucked up. Is that normal for guys to just do that shit?
I don't think it could be.
Like in a locker room, you don't think
Oh, in a
guys talk
locker
about
room,
what
sure.
we talk about? We literally just went through the last 18 minutes, maybe 15, of us talking about how I slept with Mike the neighbor.
Right.
I steal his porn mags, and we need new ones because they're used already.
Yeah, I got to recycle these.
And then he just gave a demonstration of how you bang your wife and break headboards.
How I pulled the headboard off the
What
hotel
the
wall.
hell?
Right.
This is why we're doing fucking live shows at comic shops now, asshole.
Or the
Oh
last
yeah,
one.
that's right. Huh? We got. They tried to cancel us.
It's not gonna work. You're never gonna be able to leash this fucking beast. I'll tell you that right now. I can't
canceled,
believe
bro.
you say that about your, because I talk about it, right? We all know I say these things,
Right.
But I don't. I try to keep it as respectful as possible.
Me too.
And I don't try to act like I forearm my wife's forehead as I'm laying her on her back. You know, like I don't know.
try to be
it's
respectful
weird.
too. That's why I didn't go into detail.
You just told us how you murdered your wife with a fucking headboard.
And gave her a concussion.
I did concuss her with
and
that
then
headboard.
threw some weird goopy shit at her.
Right, that's true. It was a baby batter.
You know, he got really lucky that when he pulled it off, she didn't bite down and take it off.
What the fuck are you guys into?
Right, it's just the way it goes.
You guys are awful.
Just the way it goes.
Have you ever heard of squat riding? Anyways, let's go ahead and move
No,
on.
I have not.
Don't XNXX category that.
Squat riding.
Don't Google that right now. Look, he's gonna pull out his phone. Are you gonna Google
on.
it? Dude, no way. I can't stop. We got to get off this topic. This is cover your
Why is my
fucking
phone bricked?
ears.
Yeah.
There's no viruses. That's why you just Google image it and you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. I bet you guys have probably been trying to search for what that is actually. When you see it or feel it happen, you're like, what is that? Right? No, well, I think I just gave you your answer to that mysteriousness. Hey, boss.
I mean, I'm getting some great pictures, but nothing of a sexual nature.
Oh, well.
Just a hot chick squatting.
Well, that's probably like, maybe it's not the right site to do it on because it's going to give you weightlifting chicks. I just realized that. So
Right.
go find your favorite search engine, your good old-fashioned orange and black, and type that sucker in there.
All right. Let's see what happens. Hold on.
You're going to do it live. Come on, man.
Yeah, I gotta do it live. We got 1 minute before commercial.
Ben Haskett says, you don't have to lie. We know your women pile drive you.
hey! That is uncalled for.
That's why you got a goat.
Yeah,
So he can take out his rest of his anger and aggression on the goat.
Squat riding.
We know, obviously, how he gets angry. We just saw it.
He doesn't want to get rid of the
He
horses
applies
either.
that to everything. Look at you.
Oh, good. Back in the old days, we just called that the cowgirl.
The reverse cowgirl.
Reverse cowgirl is where she's facing away from you.
Oh, I know, where you just see the butt cheek. So there's another version of that, which is in the same position as the reverse cowgirl.
Porn is disgusting.
Why are you looking at it? You better not be on my fucking internet either. Are you hooked up to my internet?
I am.
You asshole. Whoever's hacking us is going to go through all my shit and see all your little searches we talk about on here.
Well,
You're
I wouldn't have
awful.
to search if you wouldn't give me the idea. I'd like to apologize to my wife.
Well,
I
it's
didn't mean to
because
look
you
up
gave
porn.
me that other idea that was god awful because it was mixed with like
you're supposed to do the
other
mature
types.
one.
Right, I didn't mean to look at porn. I'd like to apologize to my wife.
On your phone just now.
I'd like to
I'm
apologize.
surprised you didn't do the Papa J. Just hold the
I'd
camera
like
up.
to apologize to Jesus Christ.
Well, don't
and,
you have Bible studies on
I do
Wednesday?
have Bible
you
study
asshole?
tomorrow.
Is it to forgive all the sins you committed on Tuesday?
I've definitely got
Oh.
a few I got to talk about.
So that's why he doesn't want to do it on Mondays. He wants to ditch that.
No,
No, I got time to do Bible study and then come here after Bible study.
Uh-huh.
You can't because then he's going to be evil for the whole week. He's going to be riddled with sin all week until the next Tuesday. Jesus.
He has to confess about what he did to the hotel room.
No, you guys are keep. Ben Haskins in the chat was talking about cowgirls as well, but that's not the position.
Right.
Just go to your favorite. Okay, we're not going to repeat it. I'm getting hungry here. I don't know. All this
you
talk.
ready for snack time?
All this talk about Ben Haskett pile driving our wives is making me hungry.
God damn.
All right, let's go ahead and cut the commercial break, and when we come back, we'll be doing some snack time.
Aw, man, I'm hungry. You got any snacks?
What do you mean, snacks?
You know, snacks. Like the Planet Gummies from Trolley, or the Crunchy Bacon Cheetos. How about the pulled pork Lay's chips with mustard?
What? Where the fuck do you get those?
Glad you asked. It's called Pops Exotic. First thing you can do is go to popsexotic.com to see all the other snacks they have. Then go to all their social media at Pops Exotic to see all the cool and different snacks they have to offer.
How do we get there?
You heard of Uber?
Oh, shit.
Have you ever wanted to fly a plane? Yeah! Well, you can now with Big Lip Radio's new game called Fly the Plane. You could check it out on the Google Play Store for free. Yeah, that's right. 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 Free.
Snack time.
Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
Bacon pancakes, bacon.
There you go. That's not the only thing you make it
my
on either.
God.
I've never seen Jared jump so fast.
Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, when you hear that, that means it's time for snack time. And it's where we try 4 different snacks, rate them on a scale of 1 to 5, and tell you why. It's one of our favorite things to do. We've tried over 1,000 different snacks, so I think our palates are pretty seasoned. I don't know if in the right seasoning, but they're fucking seasoned, I'll tell you that.
Right.
We tried all kinds of different snacks. We'll give you the best example of what to eat and what not to eat based
Right.
off our childlike palates, because all we try here is junk food.
Junk food.
That looks healthy.
That looks healthy. You know what else isn't healthy? You two fucking baboons couldn't keep it in your pants during break time.
What are you talking about?
You got Pappa J and the boss man over here gesturing each other.
That motherfucker
No.
put his hand on my knee and I about
I
jumped
didn't.
out of my chair.
I saw that. That's why I was like, what the fuck? You guys were laughing so loud. It was,
I couldn't believe it. He thought it was hilarious.
I did. I thought it was funny. This dude jumped so fast, he thought it was a spider.
did you think it was a dog?
I'd have preferred a dog.
A hot dog.
To Late's hand? Come on.
You guys
Come
are
on.
fucking nuts
Hey,
today.
look, I'm not attracted to men. I am attracted to hand jobs, though.
It doesn't, 20
What?
bucks is 20 bucks. $20 is $20.
Holy shit.
Oh, now you're breaking the studio.
I pulled my mic out.
This whole day has been just wrong.
Well, it's not. Well, it's been disgusting. I don't think it was negative or bad, but definitely disgusting. So what I'm doing is not standing up to show you my big bloated belly. I'm actually standing up here to grab snacks from our snack shelf.
Right.
This is. You'll see it in the camera if you're watching this live, and if my voice changes a little bit because I'm looking away. What do you want me to grab, guys?
Go for them beans.
You want these?
No, the beans.
These?
No, those
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
Okay. So what they were telling me about go to the bean is not what you sick fucks are thinking out there. We all know what the bean is. Yeah, why are you grabbing your balls? That's
You
not
gonna
the
flick
bean.
it?
Ball.
No, it's what's under the hood. So I'll just leave it at that. The sweet tart jelly beans, chewy and tangy. When you listen back to this, Pappa J, you'll understand what I just said.
All right.
So there's a bunch of different flavors.
Your word.
I know we've done these sweet tarts before, but I don't know if those in
We
jelly
haven't done
beans.
these.
We've done Starburst jelly beans.
Right.
We've done all these other jelly beans. It says, I thought those were flavors. Those are just phrases. Mini chewy extreme sour, rope bites, and original. It's all the different brands of sweet tarts. I thought they'd have a flavor. Is sweet tart all one flavor, like Fruit Loops?
Nope. Sweet tart has different flavors. Look at him. He tried to open that bag up. Muscles are flexing, but nothing's happening.
It's so hard.
He's working pretty hard at it.
My shoulders fucking hurt from
He
pulling it apart.
just ripped one of his shoulders right out of the socket.
That sucks. All right, let's see here.
There we go.
I think there's a big enough hole, right?
There we go. Now he's dumping some into his hand right there.
You don't have to narrate everything.
I
Just
do.
talk about
Otherwise, it's just dead air.
Just talk about anything. You guys,
Dead air.
just listen to what
Dead air.
you just literally narrate everything I'm doing. I'm like, what about your life? How are you doing?
Now Zach's berating me, and he just put a sweet tart in his mouth. Now he slapped the arm of his chair.
And he's laughing incoherently. I tried the blue one. Okay, as Pappa J struggles, he finds the bean bag, and now he's pulling out what looks to be
Here's
an egg.
a pink one.
It's a little baby egg. Oh wait, that's his testicle, ladies and gentlemen. Pappa J pulled off his only one and remaining testicle. A pink one? It's a strawberry for sure. Blue is gonna be a blue raspberry.
Try a blue one here. They're a little sour, but not too sour.
Ooh, I just got one. It tastes like children's toothpaste from the 90s. Oh, you know that
yellow one?
the gel toothpaste?
Yeah.
It tastes like that, where it's trying to be some funky, wacky flavor, but it comes out tasting like shit. Oh, what is? Oh,
Remember Aquafresh?
what's that?
Oh.
Toothpaste?
Yeah, I have regular toothpaste and a green gel and a red gel in it.
Yeah, I think it's that yellow one. You don't want to eat that one. Sorry.
That's the one I just ate. That's definitely like a lemony.
There was one in there that was god awful. It knocks my whole score down 1 point. That's how god awful it was. There's a color, man. I don't know. I think it's the yellow one.
The yellow one's the worst. Blue one's the
Second worst.
sourest.
Yeah.
And the red one's the best tasting. Now, if you like sour, blue's in your court.
Some of these gummy candies don't dissolve quickly, so they stick between your teeth for like 10 minutes. And right now, my gums are just filled with this sweet tart candy. I don't like that. I like to be able to eat it and get it down, not because I'm hungry, but because I enjoy more things at once versus taking 20 minutes to get something off my teeth.
Now, they have a hard shell, irregularly shaped, kind of an oval shell
It's not
that's
an egg,
made
is
out
it?
of sweet tart candy with a gummy inside. Brilliant. I love it. Some flavors are better than others, and because of that, I'm giving it a 3.5.
Oh my goodness. I guess I'll go next, because Boss Man over here is still eating the whole fucking bag. Look at, he's literally smacking his lips together while he's getting one ready.
Man, okay, so the blue ones are the best.
I'm so hungry.
They are.
The raspberry ones, I like the red ones, the strawberry flavored ones. Those are my favorite, I think. But I'm telling you, I think it's the yellow one that was just. Let me try another yellow one.
Let me try green. Here's a green one. I'm going to try a green one.
No, that one's not it. There's one that tastes like children's toothpaste, and it fucking grossed me out.
It's a green one.
Ugh. It's
purple.
Yeah, not good. So because of that reason, I was gonna give it a 4, but I'm gonna give it a 3 now. That one kills the whole thing. It says, what? Ben Haskins, because he's talking about how you were digging your ball out of your pants to show everybody live on the air. He said that's a lie. His missus removed his last remaining raisin, aka testicle.
First of all, it's a bowling ball. It's grapefruit.
You only got one, bro. Tell the truth.
Yeah, if we go by weight, I got more than you.
I see you. You wear those hip hugger pants. And I don't see no outline of no ball. I know what a big dick looks like.
Because I'm sitting on it because this chair's uncomfortable.
Don't isolate that.
Wait, you saying you tuck it?
I'm sitting on it.
So it's like barely touching the taint between your asshole and your gooch.
It's covering the entire bottom of the chair.
It's like a pancake?
Yeah.
You're gross. Bacon pancakes, man. What score do you give it, boss man?
Man, these are good. I'm gonna give them 4.5. These are really good.
Oh, very insightful. Let's go ahead and try our next snack.
They're nice
Very fucking insightful.
they're nice and sweet. Oh,
I just touted us up as having a great
there's a
palate, and we were
defective
able to describe to you what the best one is to choose out of the snacks, and you're like, it's great. It's 5.
It's a 4, maybe a 4.5. It's great.
It tastes good.
Middle of the road.
It good.
It tastes good.
I put it in my mouth.
What?
Yeah, you did.
You said that at the
These are
wrong
good, man.
place with the wrong people on the wrong show. All right, look at even more bloated. Let's see here. What do we want to go for next, gents? Let's do these. These have been
There you go.
These have been haunting me. Now the reason why is because I got this bag of caramel cold brew M&Ms.
Ooh. Caramel coffee?
Caramel cold brew M&Ms is what it says.
I'm pretty excited.
I got this bag like 3 weeks ago and
Is
it
it
was
Pops?
closed. Somebody has been coming in here and
some
opening
asshole's been raping
So,
it.
I'm literally holding the last maybe quarter of the bag, and that's
there's one
all
each?
that's left. One of each color, right? No, there's enough for us to get a good-sized handful, but this bag started out fresh, and that's what happens when you have 4 children, or maybe 3, including myself.
That's why they've been running
around.
all over the place. Is the coffee?
It's got to
So-
be K-Dog. I can't see the girls doing that.
I've caught Paige sneaking snacks from
Really?
Snack Time. Yeah, the Snack Time show.
Yeah, there's stuff missing from up there.
Yeah, I've caught her multiple times, and she don't give a shit. She thinks it's the funniest thing in the world.
She's the worst.
So I don't even know if she's trying to hide it. I'll walk in the game room, and she's sitting there, just and I'm like, "What are you doing?" Dude. Just eats it.
All right, so this is coffee and caramel. M&M.
What? Is that you don't like that coffee taste, boss man? He took a bite and was like, ugh.
He does hate coffee. I remember that.
Why? Maybe just coffee by itself.
It is bitter.
It is definitely Starbucks style. If you ever have a Starbucks black coffee, I don't know how many people actually go to Starbucks and just get a cup of coffee.
A plain
But
old
that
cup.
shit will take varnish off of wood. Okay? that is no doubt super strong. I like to get their iced coffee because as the ice melts, the coffee becomes more palatable.
Oh.
But yes, this is a very, very strong coffee flavor if you aren't a coffee fanatic. And I'm not talking a latte or some little pussy shit like that. You better like black coffee. You better like your coffee like you like your president, strong and black. Otherwise, you're not going to like this whatsoever. What?
If you don't like coffee, they taste like shit.
You know, I commend you because that's probably the least sexist, least racist thing I've ever heard you say.
Right, that's me. I'm the least sexist, least racist.
I can get
in the
on
world.
that train, but this coffee tastes like there's some cubes of sugar in it. It's not
But
just
it's a caramel.
And it's a cold brew because caramel, cold brew, and they have other things they always like to put in there. But it does that coffee it's like they use actual coffee beans to make the shell of this with a little bit of chocolate, and that caramel really shines through. It makes it what is it, caramel macchiato or something?
Right. That's exactly what it is. Now that first bite is really stout. After that, it becomes rather addicting. This.
I know why it's 3/4 of the way gone already.
Started out as a 3. That baby's a 4.
Because you ate a couple more. Put 2 in your mouth at the same time, and it tastes different than even just one.
That baby's a 4. Let's see.
Oh, I thought the boss man was eating them.
I'm way off on the other side. That's a 0. But,
Wow!
But I hate coffee. It is very bitter. It is not good. It's gross. I'm just...
Z-Money, what do you think?
Thanks for that very insightful opinion, Eric. We really love it when you come on the show. So, look at it. He's giving me the look now. I had to stop because I caught him looking at me. This snack, it's not even a snack. It's straight candy. It's M&M's, right? M&M's is a candy. It's not a snack. It's not a potato chip. It's a candy because I feel like potato chips are in a whole different category compared to candy. This is a sugary substance formed into a shape, and you consume it with a little bit of chocolate and outer shell. With that being said, the flavor of this is spot on. It tastes like a fucking cold brew.
Nailed it.
And like you said, Pappa J, the more you eat, the more addicting, the better tasting it even becomes. That bitterness does dissipate because that first one was very palpable. It's strong. It's not rancid, but another word for stenchful. It's like, holy shit, I can smell this through my nose as I'm eating it.
It was the right move to make because M&M's traditionally, when they come out with a special flavor, the more you eat out of that bag, the less noticeable the flavor is. So when you come out of the gate that strong, Down the stretch, it's gonna find the perfect balance, and it does, man. This is a 4.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a 5.
Wow.
Because of all those things that I said. It is a great snack. I'm telling you, I understand why that bag is 75% gone. I understand it now. That person
It's really addicting. Even late went and grabbed another
like,
another round.
No, I didn't.
What's in here?
No, I was looking to see the caffeine content.
All right, so that's a 5 for me.
Oh, definitely
4 for
gonna add
Pappa
it.
J, and a what? 2 for you said?
That's a 0.
Oh, just because you don't like coffee.
-5.
Does it have anything to do with M&M? The hard-coated shell. It doesn't melt in your hand. It melts in your mouth. Like
Plain or peanut M&M is a 5.
If they did a caramel chocolate M&M, that'd probably be really good.
Oh, they do. They do. It's a little, tiny little caramel square.
Things.
What is that guy?
I just stood up and I grabbed off the shelf one of Pappa J's probably favorite things to try on snack time.
Gummy?
Close.
Fish.
Fish? Why'd you give him that look,
Why you
Zmunny?
just fucking say it? Like, I'm trying to be an asshole, and you're like, he's going to probably guess something hot next.
Well, that's what I was going to go to next.
And he probably wasn't going to guess fish, and I was going to be like, all right, Pappa J, kind of like we did last time, where we just had him try the hot thing and he didn't realize it was
You know,
hot.
that bag's all puffed up. It's probably rancid.
It's probably fucking old. It's going to
There's a lot of bacteria breathing in there.
So it's hot and spicy.
Oh, no!
2 of your favorite things, hot and spicy prawn crackers.
What the hell is a prawn cracker?
A prawn.
That's just expired in 21.
Prawn from it's
Oh,
by
that's
Lala.
a fish. A prawn is
Yeah.
a fish. Oh, it's hot and fishy. Oh, that's the worst.
Prawn crackers.
I hope you choke.
Look how puffed that bag is.
What's the expiration
What
date
is the
on
date
that? He's looking.
October 1st, 2023. So plenty of
Oh,
months.
damn. All right.
Let's oh god, I'm gonna have to put my face right by this and puff it in.
All right. He's pulling on it. He's having no luck. He's gonna just tear a corner.
Oh my god.
Now he's gonna bite a corner. There it is. Oh, he sniffed it and knocked him the fuck out.
Oh my god. It smells like a cat food almost.
No, I don't want to eat this.
It's like a hot fry.
Oh, so it's like a hot fry.
Oh, dude, the
You smell it from over there?
Oh my god.
Oh no, I can smell it over here.
I'm eating one, suckers.
It smells like somebody heated up fish in the lunchroom, which I just had to talk with somebody about.
You had to talk to somebody. They probably
Oh
just
my god.
shove it in your mouth.
This smells like some chick on Van Buren. Good lord.
What's that mean?
Wait, how would you know?
God. Oh, Jesus.
As Eric keeps eating his fucking sweet tart candies.
Ooh. Dude, you're just shoveling them in your mouth. I can't put this one in there.
Come on, put it in. So, he's putting it in. His eyes are squinting. He's getting grossed out. Why are you shaking? Just eat it. That's not that bad.
Dude, those
I'm not
stink.
lying.
Hey, watch this.
They stink
Magic.
so
Put
bad.
it in your mouth, you fucking magician. Yeah, there it is. That crunch. It's not that bad. It tastes like a veggie straw.
Tastes exactly like a veggie straw, but I can't get past that smell. It's a 2.
And it's a little spicy. There's that, what does it say on here?
I don't got no spice.
The hot and spicy. I don't know what the spice is that they actually put on here. But it got me after like 5 of them. Look at that. That's not.
But yeah, it does smell like a chick after running a 2-mile marathon.
Try it, boss man.
No. Keep that. Lala is the
got
name
it
of
wrong.
those?
No.
You brought it. You have to try it.
I did not bring this.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Lala?
It was when you went to one of
No.
those world markets.
Nope. Because I would never bring anything in here that's fish.
It's not bad. Taste
Well,
it.
this has been a rough
Come on.
snack time for you, boss
You're
man.
about to go run on the Peloton anyway. Just try one.
Nope, I
Give
won't
one a try.
Nope, because
You don't
just
like the coffee,
just the
M&M?
smell.
Luckily, you
the
can't.
smell makes one a hurl.
Luckily, you can't taste the fish, but yes, the smell is horrendous.
It is.
When you're
difficult.
eating it, my body's like.
If you're into chicks' gym shorts, that might be the
you know
snack
what?
for
Weirdly
you.
enough, everything you mentioned,
That's
I
why you
thought
got
of.
it?
So I'm probably a pervert of some sort. You know what I mean? I'm probably
He loves them.
I'm probably a sicko. And I fucking absolutely love those.
That means there's something wrong with them.
I can't get past the smell. It's a 2.
Nah.
It
Nah.
tastes like a veggie straw. There's nothing offensive about the
The
taste.
smell is enough to knock down anybody's score by 2.
Right,
It
but-
does not fucking matter. And if that
that's-
smell is a little more pleasing and appetizing,
smell is
it
rough.
would be way higher. If not, one of the it's a fucking veggie straw with a little bit of spice.
Right,
That's
right,
literally
right.
what it tastes like. And veggie straws, if you've tried those, they're like the little carrot colored and the celery and the broccoli colored
Right.
straws that are square and you eat them. You got a nice crunch to them, and sometimes they're flavored pretty well depending on which flavor you get, but other times they're not.
You are gonna want to close that bag.
Let's. The dog's coming in.
I think the dogs would run from that. Well, I'll put it away from us.
I like them. They're pretty tasty. They're nothing just because of the smell alone. I wouldn't want to eat this in public. It should be like a hide in a closet and just eat until I'm sad and die type of thing. So I would hibernate, eat these without anybody knowing constantly.
It's a good way to keep the kids away.
I would not do that in public
because it'd be like, "Hey, Daddy, Pop! Oh my God!
I can feel my breath. My breath is like you can physically feel it, and it is very thick with fish, and not the good kind." All right,
you got a yeast infection?
I was about to open this up and drink it like a beer.
What do you got there, Zmunny?
Oh, I didn't get my score. Fucking 3.5.
3.5.
3.5 for that.
What'd you
fish
think,
chip.
Papa J?
I gave it a 2.
You gave it a nothing.
I'm not gonna. Yeah,
he didn't even try it. He sat it out.
All right, the next thing we're going to try, and the last thing here on Snack Time that we are going to try, is the Warheads Sour Green Apple Drink. It's not alcohol. It's not a Mountain Dew that's flavored like Warheads, Sour Warheads. I'm showing the camera right now. It's a green apple soda, Sour Warheads. It's literally...
The green apple Warheads. I wonder if it's going to be that sour. Because if you know...
Right, crack.
Yeah, it was a good crack.
Ooh, it smells sour.
Does it?
Ooh, it smells sour. It smells the sourness, my friend. My mouth is like salivating.
It's got a nice green apple color to it.
It's not like a Mountain Dew green. It's lighter than Mountain Dew.
Lake gives itself a light pour.
What are you doing? You're sabotaging yourself. Ooh, I just took a drink of this beer, and I got that fish flavor.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's my mouth. That smells like shit. Uh-oh, nobody's puckering up. Oh. Boss man, he hates Warheads too. The boss man, every time he pulls one or gets one or has to do one for a challenge, he's like, "Fuck you, I'm not doing that."
That's tart.
What'd you call me?
It's tart, but I wouldn't say it's really sour. But it is tart.
Yeah.
I've been drinking this this Excelsior Imperial Ale cider. It's from Schilling Cider House, 8.4%, and that's pretty tart by itself. So I think it dulled the tartness on this. I think I just influenced my taste buds by an alcoholic beverage.
This is actually a fairly clean tasting soda. I figured it to be heavy and cloy, kind of like, not chemically, but just heavy and cloying, like a Mountain Dew can be if you've been drinking too much of it.
Oh yeah, and your saliva just starts turning into slime.
It dries
really full of sugar.
Right, but really, it's kind of got a crisp, clean taste to it. It is sour, and it's definitely green apple.
It dries your mouth out.
It does. You're right.
It makes you more thirsty.
What's the caffeine content?
What the fuck was that?
We're done real quick.
What's the yeah, I see. Look at him looking at the camera or the can. Why are you trying to read a can? It doesn't matter how much caffeine's in it. I think it's just a shit ton of sugar.
Here, have an M&M.
Have an M&M. Have an M&M. What the fuck is wrong with my friend?
I knew what he said, but holy shit, there seemed like there's an extra syllable in there.
M&M. Stop looking at me and winking. He keeps looking at me and winking. During commercial break, he fucking winked at me.
I haven't winked at you at all.
I think that there's like alcohol in that fucking beverage because now all of a sudden I got all weird feeling. Like the sugar spiked up so fast just now. There's got to be a shit ton of sugar in there. Boss man, take that from him so you can read it. He didn't bring his glasses.
73 grams.
73 grams. Is that how many percentile? Like 125% of your daily value of sugar?
Oh, wait, it was 20.
It's 35 grams. 70%.
Yeah, like I said. It's fucking, and you drink 2 or 3 cans of those, dude, you're all going to be slimy and nasty.
But actually, it's pretty good. I'll give it a 3.5. I expected it to be a 2 for a novelty, but it's 3.5. Now you're dumping it in some beer.
Dumping my beer into it. There's a lot of it.
Yeah,
and it's already curdled.
Right. There's a lot of that sour stuff, so I just dumped in maybe 25% can of the
Apple
cider.
with apple?
Excelsior Imperial IPA Apple. Oh, sorry, Imperial Apple. It's not IPA. Crazy. Let's try this out, shall we? What'd you give it, boss man? Go. You talk while I drink.
It's a 3. It's solid.
Oh, look at that.
You always provide so much depth of your reasoning. So you're always so into your answers. You're doing it again. He's gonna get sick and leave the show.
What?
I love your
I
explanations.
was acting like The Rock.
Give me the Rock.
Oh my god.
He's one of our bestest friends. I'm just like chastising him.
Yeah, you are throwing him under the bus tonight. Not that I'm not enjoying
The only thing that's downside to it is because it dries out, your mouth, so you feel like you got to drink more, and it dries it out even more.
Right. The weird thing is he'll sit on my couch here after the podcast, and all he wants to do is talk and watch fucking dudes play volleyball on the beach.
Oh damn. What?
Dude.
Yes.
That was you that wanted to watch Top Gun.
All he does. And then when he's on the mic, he's like,
Top Gun's worth it.
What, for the volleyball scene?
You're just assuming we're watching Top Gun? Top Gun's worth it. No, but he usually does put on a good movie or play different games. It's pretty fun. All right, so you guys gave your scores for this drink?
We did.
It gives you the burps.
What score is yours, Pappa J?
It gave it 3.5.
What about you, boss man?
3.
3. I'm going to have to go with you. Without the beer in it, I'm going to give it a 3 as well. With the beer in it, there's not much more bitterness because they're both two bitter things. I feel like I'm getting a lot of heartburn right now.
Yeah, it could definitely lead to heartburn.
Right in my throat, it's starting to get all acidy and refluxy. It's weird. So, I don't know. I don't like what it does after. So, I'm going to give it a 2.
Could
Gives you
definitely lead to heartburn.
Well, we haven't even talked about the taste, really. It's just the after effects that are fucking us up.
Oh,
the heartburn could have been from these.
It tastes like a sour warhead,
I said
right?
it's definitely apple.
Yeah, it's a warhead.
Right.
Okay, so it's not as painful as a warhead when you put the hard thing in your mouth.
Right.
But for that reason, because it's a little more tolerable, it's a 2. It's a 2 for me.
Man, we got some kind of glitch going on one of those cameras.
I know. It's my camera.
Yep.
Hold on, I'm trying to find that sound effect now.
He's looking for a sound effect.
What, the bacon
He's trying to
pancake
figure out why our camera's glitching.
Nah, fuck the camera. It doesn't matter. You know it does matter, though.
What does?
Snack time.
What the MVP for snack time is...
M&M's.
Really?
Nah, probably the Sweet Tarts.
The one of these got a 5 and a 4. And it's the M&M.
The sweet, yeah, but he gave it a 0, so that really killed it.
I skewed your results.
So I think I gave these Sweet Tarts a 3.5.
I gave it a 3.5.
Because it gets stuck in your teeth. 3.5 or 4, something like that. What'd you give them, boss man? You've been eating them the whole fucking time.
4.
4. Okay, so on average, I think those Sweet Tarts won. That is our winner. Let me hold it to the camera. So if you're watching Sweet Tart Jelly Beans, I don't even know if it's available or if it's just an Easter exclusive.
Right.
Go pick those up. Try them out. They're not bad. But I'm telling
They're probably
you,
available
a
still at
close
Sweeties.
runner-up
Right.
are these fucking caramel cold brew M&Ms.
Those were very amazing.
Unique.
Yes.
Unique. It's something you haven't really tried before. And I think that's what got our attention. But let's go ahead and cut to commercial break. And when we come back, we'll be doing some nostalgia.
Oh, man.
What's up?
I just beat my last video game.
What do you mean you beat your last video game?
Yeah, I just beat Super Mario, Donkey Kong Country. I mean, I beat them all.
Are you sure you've beat them all?
Well, no.
Well, you know what you need to do? You need to get yourself down to Fallout Games in Tempe, North Phoenix, Paradise Valley, or the Mesa location. They specialize in all the old school video games. Or you can go to falloutgames.net and see what they got online as well. But it's best to go to the store location. You get the whole experience. They even got Legos.
Oh, geez, thanks. I'm going now.
My name is EJ Sparks, and I'm sparking it up and keeping it lit on Big Lip Radio Podcast.
The only thing I love, I love, 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 I love, I love, love, love. Nostalgia.
My favorite, some of my favorite times are picking on our friend over here, the boss man. The big boss man! Do you ever, oh, look at what you're doing. You're fucking playing jokes on me. Lower my seat. The big boss man. I got a question before I explain what nostalgia is.
All right.
What's nostalgia?
What is nostalgia? Is that what you're asking? I have a question before I tell you what it is.
Yeah.
You sure you want to know it? You sure you want to know the question, my friend?
Sure.
I might have forgotten the question. I'm just trying to stall to remember it.
Oh, he forgot what the question was.
Yeah, I kind of did.
Yeah, what's nostalgia?
Yeah, nostalgia. Woo!
All right, dummy, what's nostalgia?
Nostalgia is where I come up with 5 clues.
5 clues.
1 clue.
Okay, so you guys were actually listening?
Yeah.
Thank God, because this whole time Eric's just been shoving his face full of candies.
That's
But nostalgia is
true.
where I come up with 1 clue.
1 clue.
About 35 seconds long. Put your money on it.
About 35 seconds.
There you go.
40
That's what I
seconds.
fucking thought. 35 seconds. And all you guys got to do is guess the name of that clue. We play it for you, and there's usually winners. There's usually winners.
Yeah, winners and losers.
We got winners, we got losers, but if you win, you'll win a prize from the Big Up Radio prize vault. And if not, you have a whole nother week, a whole nother chance to guess. And you get one whole week. So what we like to do is review last week's clue.
Oh, there's some new stuff in prize vault, too, this week.
There's a bunch of new stuff. We have a prize vault, no joke, where I will DM you. All you got to do is go to all our social media, type the name of the game in there. It doesn't matter which post it is. You have a whole week to do this. And if you win, I'll DM you, and you get to pick a prize from the Big Up Radio prize vault, baby. Yeah. I'm excited, Pappa J. Now, I think you got this clue right away last week, Pappa J.
The last week's clue?
Yes. He should have, and I bet you he doesn't remember what the last week's clue is.
Let's see if I can remember.
You will as soon as you hear it, but it's shocking to me how you can't remember what happened last Tuesday. It's one of your favorite.
Fell off my bike.
It's one of your favorite fucking games of all time, and you don't even remember
hit
this.
my head.
You ready?
Yeah. Oh, I know this one.
I fucking told you. Sounded so awesome.
It is. The music on the PlayStation version is absolutely unique. So good.
Nostalgia.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Yes, when you hear that, that means it's the end of the clue for you. And you had last week, the whole entire last week since last Tuesday, to guess what that was. And you know who you are, who I reached out to with the prize from the prize vault. But do not worry.
Do not.
We have a brand new clue just for you.
About 40 seconds long?
About 35 seconds. All you got to do is guess the name of this clue. Go to our social media.
But first,
type the name
what
of
was
the
what was the one?
Oh, sorry.
See?
I'm too excited for this.
Yourself.
I'm so excited for this news clue. Pappa J, you said you knew who it was, so I was like, fuck it, let's move on. Let's move on. Do you know?
This is going to be the first game that I play to completion after I get the game room set up. And it's the PlayStation version, which has all new music, babies crying. It's friggin' spooky, crazy as hell. It is Doom.
Oh, it is Doom, but I don't know if you said this specifically, but it's not for PlayStation.
Not for PlayStation.
This is the 1993 version of Doom.
On the PC.
MS-DOS is what it came out in December 10th. Holy crap, man. It got a 10.10 or 10 out of 10 on Steam, 4.5 out of 5 on Play Classic Games Online. So it's highly rated, highly coveted, 12,000 reviews.
How are you giving it a 4.5? What is it missing? It's missing nothing.
It was way ahead of its time, kind of like the Dreamcast was, but this actually had proper promotion. That's why it's a favorite today. It's so nuts.
People are still playing it, man. Almost 30 years later.
When you got your Xbox 360,
first game I got it downloaded.
The first game you downloaded was the 1993 version of Doom. Right. On, what was it called, Play Arcade back then?
Man,
you're right, it was Play Arcade back then.
Had it on graphing calculators back in the day.
The T98s or whatever?
TI-92s, 89s,
That's crazy.
85s.
Yes. That is true. But like I mentioned earlier, if you didn't guess this clue, it's all right. We got a brand new one just for you. And you ready to hear it?
Let's hear it.
Let's do it.
You got time.
Nostalgia.
Yes, when you hear that, that means it's the end of the clue just for you. Any idea, Pappa J?
It's irritating as shit. And no, I don't. It's definitely a 16-bit cartridge game.
I was going to say, put that irritating as shit into perspective. Let's break it down. That usually means that you hear the same sound effect over and over and over. And that usually means because whatever it's on is a small format size. Right. There's not a lot of room to put multiple sound effects. It's not that they couldn't produce them. It's just they had to limit their games to specific size that the medium that they're being placed on could handle.
Right.
And that's the problem with some of these games where it's repeating sound effects. Even if it's pitched up or down, it's usually the same thing because they only have so much room to fit all that media on. Any idea?
I am lost.
But what games usually sound like that? The same repetitive sound effects.
Oh, it's a lot of fighting games.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure I hear some punches and punches and bunches. Maybe Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles tournament.
I'll give you this next clue. And I don't know if I gave you a clue before, but it is indeed a fighting game.
Yeah.
It's a fighting game. Yep, a fighting game. So that should narrow it down for you. But, Boss Man, any idea what this game is? Well, I'm going to tell you no.
Let me see it.
He put up, what is it?
Mini Final Fight.
Mini Final Fight? Nah, it's not that.
Play the first 5 seconds again.
Okay, let's watch. Let me pull it back up.
You got 10.
You got 10. Here's a stab in the dark.
What's up?
Everybody knows Street Fighter 2, but there was actually a Street Fighter before there was a Street Fighter 2, and it was very unpolished. That's possible. It could be the original Street Fighter.
And that's your guess?
Yeah.
All right. So we'll have to find out next week.
Guess.
If anybody is correct, you heard it here first. Their clues first, or their guesses firsthand. So make sure you hold them to it next week. So if they're wrong, I can make them suck a fart out of my ass and hold it in a bong.
Wow.
Yeah. You excited?
That is uncalled for.
No. He's showing me all the wrong
see it.
games. The Boss Man
Oh,
is
it's
showing
definitely
me.
not karate. Kung Fu.
It says
Kung Fu or Karate
I was
Champ.
trying not to say the name, but you're like, yeah, it's definitely not fucking karate.
It's not Karate Champ.
It doesn't have
Karate
any.
Kid?
Right?
It's not Kung Fu.
Kid Icarus?
Oh, my gosh. Papa J.
Yeah.
Not only this weekend have I slept with my neighbor.
Right. Right, you did.
Another great manly event happened just a day after Cinco de Mayo. Just a day after
One day
I felt
after.
manly enough to sleep with my Mike the neighbor.
Right.
A huge event come up where a lot of guys in less amounts of clothing.
Right, a lot of sweaty
Like the
dudes wearing underwear.
long
locking
hair.
up.
You got your period?
Excuse me?
Ah,
You would ask me about that. If I was a little girl, you'd probably ask me that same fucking question, you
Did you
pervert.
get pregnant?
Well, I didn't, but I got somebody. I got three somebody's pregnant.
No,
You got MTN pregnant?
No. So, I'll just say it. Backlash happened. The WWE
Backlash.
pay-per-view Backlash 2023 happened. And it
On
was
a Saturday, happening more and more on Saturdays.
It was in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Now, you had a lot of Puerto Rican favorites.
Yeah.
There. You had, what the heck was the chick who wore the Puerto Rican flag outfit? Selena Vega. Thank you.
Selena Vega. I just looked at you like stupidly, and you're like, thanks.
Thank you, Selena Vega. And she took on, what's her name? And
Becky, not the one.
Mommy.
No, Best. BEST. Oh, Mommy?
No, yes.
Who took on EST?
Who fought EST? Asshole Sky from Damage Control.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Io Sky.
Io
That's her
Sky.
name. That's her name.
That's right, because Bailey had Sky written in the back of her hair.
Right.
You notice that?
Right.
Did
And,
you see that?
I didn't.
Bailey had her hair cut out on the back, who's another
Right.
female wrestler. And in the back cutout, it said Sky, S-K-Y.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird.
I read where the crowd had turned on the EST, Bianca Belair, but I don't remember hearing that. The crowd seemed to be very excited that A, she fought, and B, she won.
So you read an article?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, you can't believe everything you hear on the internet.
That's true.
That's why you can't believe what we're saying right now. But I do.
We are on the internet. You're an asshole.
I do understand that this time around, for Backlash in general, took me back. There's a lot of elements in here that was almost nostalgic. Nostalgia is one hell of a drug. Let me just say that.
Right.
You could live off nostalgia like it was your biggest crutch, or your bestest friend, or your weakest enemy type of situation.
What were you nostalgic about?
Blood, number one.
Oh, man,
we'll
that's
get to that in
true.
a second, but Blood. Carlito came out.
That's true.
You had the LWO present, right?
Yep.
I mean, there was so much nostalgic things happening. And then you had who was that older gentleman from the LWO that came out and helped him at the very end?
That was Savio Vega.
Yeah, Sadio Vega came out, another old school wrestler.
Right, one of Razor Ramon's close friends, at least according to the storyline.
Yep.
Back in the day.
Yeah, Triple H. Did Triple H come out there? He didn't wrestle, but I think he came out, didn't he?
I
Maybe
don't
he
remember him coming out.
Maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't. What was one of your highlight moments of that? What stood out to you?
Well,
I think we're going to have the same, by the way.
There's a couple of things that stood out to me in a negative light. And one of those being, again, no championship match. The chicks put their titles on the line. Ooh, that's exciting. And
that's when you win major 30 sandwiches.
Right.
Those matches were fucking forever.
Right. And so there was no title match for Roman Reigns, which is frustrating. The tag champs were there. The unified tag champs were there. But their belts weren't on the line. They were part of a three-way, and it's like, what the heck? And again,
it's not a fair shot.
And again, the Bloodline loses. I don't know why they're jobbing out the Bloodline now.
Well, they are.
That's
because
frustrating.
There's a story they're setting up. You know who Solo
Sikoa, right?
You know who that is, right? That's obviously, if you've been a part of WWE Universe, Solo Sikoa is one of the brothers of the Bloodline. You have Jimmy and Jay Uso. You have Solo, and then you have Roman Reigns, which makes up, and Paul Heyman. And it used to be Sami Zayn, which make up the Bloodline. And now Solo came in, I think, the last member of the Bloodline.
Right.
And he's no shit going to implode. You can see it on his face every time Jay and Jimmy, the Uso tag team champs, or the Usos, go in and lose a match. He's Solo always says, I'll make sure I handle my part. You guys make sure you handle yours. He said that on like the last 3 nights of whatever show he's on, Raw or SmackDown.
SmackDown.
I've seen it. And I'm like, what is he? He's going to start beating the shit out of these guys. He's going to be Roman Reigns' right-hand man.
And it's frustrating. I don't think you should job out the Bloodline. I think they should be like the Four Horsemen going forward, where everybody acknowledges they're there for Roman Reigns, just like the Four Horsemen always acknowledged we're here for Ric Flair.
Yeah.
And I think that's the gimmick, and I think that they should stay with the gimmick. They can make all of their careers. They'll all have Hall of Fame careers. And everybody will get super frustrated because Roman will never lose the belt. And that's the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be super frustrated.
Well, it's not even that. They're so much better than him. We even said this from the beginning. They gave Roman the belt prematurely, I feel like. He wasn't ready. He just recently, I feel like, came out and started playing a role.
Right. He grew into the belt after he got it. I'll agree with you there, although I've always been a mark for Roman Reigns. But he did grow into the belt after he had gotten it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the best moment of the night, the best match of the night was Cody Rhodes going up against Brock Lesnar.
Yes. That was the match of the night. Is
match
Dan
of
the
the
drywall
night.
man would say.
Right. Match of the night.
If you're a BigLipRadio historian, you know what we're talking about. And if you don't, we had a friend named Dan, the drywall man.
Right.
And he would come on and do podcasts with us. He owned his own AC business and everything else. And he would always have these great moments where you could clip the audio and use it over and over. And one of them was the match of the night because he was excited and fired up about wrestling.
Yeah, he loved wrestling as much as I did. So let's talk about it. Did he get blood the hard way?
Oh, you're talking about what everybody should know by now if you watch even one episode of wrestling.
Right.
You've heard that Brock Lesnar was busted open.
Wide open.
Like blood like you haven't seen in years.
Right.
You actually saw at one point when Brock Lesnar bashed his head into an exposed turnbuckle.
And that supposedly lit him up.
I mean, when you see it, I feel like I saw the skin fold over after, like, the cut spreading.
As he pulls it away before it starts bleeding.
Yes. Now, obviously, when you get hurt, you don't just start instantly bleeding. Like, you might catch it in between a pulse or a heart rate or a heartbeat or something, and there's no blood actually squirting out. But the next second, after it's open, you'll see a little splurt of blood, man.
Right.
And that's what you saw with Brock Lesnar's fucking forehead, right between the eyes, dude.
No,
right between the eyes, he got muffed up.
Right. So did he come across it the hard way?
Like a razor blade in his glove or something?
No, the hard way means you actually got it from the ball bat, from the chair, from the turnbuckle, as opposed to having a blade tucked away somewhere.
Gotcha.
Because he didn't bleed until he wiped it with his glove.
His glove.
So he could have had one tucked in the glove, but how are you going to wrestle a whole match with a blade tucked in your glove without cutting the shit out of your opponent?
How did they used to do it? They put a blood in their sock or a blade
it'd be in their wristbands. That's why they tape their wrists.
Ah.
So you're used to seeing the tape on the wrists, and they'd have a razor blade shard in the wristband.
Dang, I feel like that would cut people too.
No, because it's in the wristband, so it's
they
covered.
they pull it out when they're getting cut?
They pull it out, cut themselves, and drop it on the mat.
There's a YouTube video that shows some of these wrestlers aren't good at hiding shit. You can clearly see them cut their fucking face.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
And that's how they typically do it when they get color. Now, he got a lot of color. There was a lot of blood.
Yeah, that's the slang for blood, right?
Yeah, color. Getting color, that's slang.
Isn't that kind of racist?
No.
I feel like it.
No, because the color's red.
Oh,
so
gotcha.
That's fine. And so anyway, lot of blood. The referee didn't immediately pull the rubber gloves out of his waistband like they usually do.
Because normally when you get cut, the referees, if it's on accident, right?
Right.
They usually put gloves on so they don't catch whatever AIDS or herpes or gonorrhea or whatever transmittable disease you have.
Yeah, even though we know now that straight
COVID.
men don't get AIDS, but
stop! You're
well,
fucking.
it doesn't happen.
They're gonna shut you off the internet, bro. They're gonna just mute you and keep me and Boss Man over
So
here.
you're just trying to tell us how you got it?
Yeah, no, YouTube can kiss my ass, but
I don't want it.
But yeah. So anyway,
you don't want to touch his leg earlier, you butthole.
It was weird because they didn't pull out the rubber gloves.
They handed him a towel.
We saw they handed him a towel after the match, and he wiped it off and immediately started bleeding again. The sewn-up gash was huge and grotesque.
Because we saw it on Monday Night Raw.
The next night
on Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Raw. Two nights later.
You're talking to me with your fucking eyes closed, dude. What
because I'm focusing, so I don't lose my train of thought.
That's happened a lot to us tonight.
Right,
so.
right.
I got you. But yeah, that gash, it's so weird talking to you with your fucking eyes closed. And you're just having a conversation like you're not sleeping.
Right.
You remember when your parents are like, oh, yeah, I'm just looking for holes. Right? Because they have their eyes closed.
Right.
They're looking for holes in their eyelids.
Yep.
Searching for holes.
But no, I just focusing because I hit my head. I fell off my bike and hit my head.
Focusing fucking hard.
So I've been having
You can
problems.
tell you love wrestling. But Brock Lesnar, I think he got it the hard way.
I think he did too. If I'm going to bet, I'm going to say he got it the hard way off that turnbuckle.
Because when you saw him on Monday Night Raw, not only did he have this big old gash right between the eyes, all sewn up, which looks fucking disgusting, but he had a black eye, and he also had a cut that looks like he was bleeding from his nose, but it was just a dried cut on his lip. I don't know if that was makeup or what the fuck that was.
I'm perfectly willing to believe that the black eyes and all that shit was makeup. Either way, it doesn't really matter. That gash on his forehead, usually it's just a thin razor blade cut that bleeds like crazy because the skin is very thin on the forehead.
You can see the dried scab has spread that cut permanently.
Right, that cut is a 1/4 inch wide, and he's got stitches in it.
It's gonna be a fucking scar.
Oh,
it's so massive scar.
Right. It'll be
if it's
a scar.
real, there'll be a noticeable scar for many of years.
All right. So yeah, I just feel like he got it the hard way, and you'll never know if it was intended or not because Brock is a professional, and when he sees his own blood, he's gonna play it up. He's not gonna be freaked out about it.
And you can tell because on Monday Night Raw, after I'm giving a spoiler if you haven't seen it. You can go watch it right now on Hulu.
Right.
But on Monday Night Raw, Cody Rhodes is competing for the brand new championship title that they're putting on the line for SmackDown.
World Heavyweight title.
Oh, for Raw. What's it going to?
It's just called. It's going to the Raw brand, but it's just called the WWE World Heavyweight title. It's not called the Raw Championship.
Yeah, the new one they unveiled a few weeks ago, but they were fighting for a spot to compete against all these other wrestlers. Cody Rhodes and who else was it?
Cody Rhodes, The Miz.
Oh, The Miz.
And what's his name from Judgment Day?
Damian Priest?
Nope. The Irish guy.
Oh, Finn Balor.
Thank you.
Finn Balor. So those three are going for a spot on this bracket to compete for the #1 spot. But I can say
Cody Rhodes is about to win.
Cody Rhodes is about to fucking pin. I think it was not Finn Balor.
The Miz.
Because Miz is getting the horse shit kicked out of him.
Right. He hit the Miz 3 times with his finisher and covered him.
You knew he was fucking out. He was out.
Right.
He wasn't getting back up.
It's
so Cody
over.
hops on top of him, goes for the pin, but out of the frame you see a hand stick into the fucking ring.
Right.
And pull Cody
Grab the
Rhodes
leg.
right off the top of Miz and ends up Brock Lesnar destroys the shit out of Cody Rhodes, gives him what is it called? The attitude adjustment F5?
The F5.
Which looks just like the attitude adjustment, just
kind
in a different angle.
Yeah, it's from around instead of up over.
Yeah. So either way, it's a pretty horrifying move. Does it right on the ground, picks him up, and then doesn't he do it again onto the fucking announcer table?
Right.
And from there proceeds to teabag Cody Rhodes, lift his head up multiple times into the bottom of his nutsack because he's leaning over him.
Spit into his mouth.
Oh, my God. When I was watching that promo, and Cody Rhodes is just laying in Brock Lesnar's lap pretty much.
Right.
And Brock Lesnar is holding his head up so Cody Rhodes can hear him. Hey, you listen to me, you dumb mother effer. Right. You're good. What do you want to talk about? Because right now, Cody Rhodes, one of his things is he comes out to the ring and says, so what do you want to talk about?
Right.
And that's like his gimmick now or something.
Right.
But Brock Lesnar is like, all right, Cody, what do you want to talk about? And the whole time just, if you've ever been in the military to any sort of boot camp, preferably the Marine Corps,
right,
you'll have drill instructors, when they talk to you, their normal talking is screaming at like 90 decibels into your face while spit comes flying the fuck out.
Right.
You just got to take it. You can't move, otherwise
Nope.
they're just going to hock a loogie in your fucking eyeballs.
Right.
So that's what Brock Lesnar was pretty much doing to Cody Rhodes. And I don't know if anything actually disconnected from Brock's mouth and landed on Cody Rhodes' face.
Right,
but there were numerous times where I saw spit ropes coming down, like slimy, like he drank 3 or 4 Mountain Dews and his sugar's now past 200% daily value.
Right.
It was just, and then you'd see him suck it up because he's like, "Oh shit, I'm about to drool in his fucking Cody Rhodes' mouth." Right.
We're about to get more intimate than we should.
Right. And then sometimes you see like white stuff coming down his lips, and I think that's just his saliva from talking too much. Like when you aerate anything, it tends to get more foamy and bubbly.
And from being dehydrated.
Probably. I mean, he's looking ripped as shit.
Right. He's looking great.
He needs more water. But
Cody Rhodes is not going to be in line for the World Championship, and we all thought he was just a shoo-in. He was going to run through the tournament and become champion. But Lesnar challenged him, Night of the Champions. Either you accept my challenge or I'm going to spit in your mouth again. So.
I know, but I feel like they wasted that great match on Cody Rhodes just to get beat the next night.
Right.
I don't understand that.
Right.
Because when Brock Lesnar fights you and you beat Brock Lesnar, there's not too many men on a list that have beaten Brock Lesnar.
It's easy to understand because what they're doing is they're just setting up the feud for Brock and Cody.
Well,
so they're putting all their money behind Brock and Cody as a feud as opposed to giving Cody the World Championship belt.
But still, they wasted an opportunity like that. That was the highlight match of Backlash. That was the main event. That was what everybody wanted to see. They performed. They gave it out. They gave 100% plus some, if that's even possible.
Hey, God bless them for being unpredictable.
And now, and you and I literally, before we watched that match happen, or that promo that Brock just cut tonight, we said, hey, Cody Rhodes is winning that new belt.
Right, we figured it. It was a done deal.
And in the very next fucking 10 minutes, Brock Lesnar comes out and takes him out of the tournament to give him an opportunity to fucking win that belt.
Right.
I don't fucking get it, man. This is what makes me not want to watch it, even though when I was watching Backlash, I ended up buying 2 fucking shirts anyway. I was talking in our Discord, and no shit, you guys, I think 2 or 3 of you said, well, I'm surfing on Darkfire, your lawyer.
Right.
You and me were on WWEshop.com buying shit as we're watching Backlash.
Right.
That's fucking crazy. I'm pretty sure you fell asleep during part of it.
I did. I had to finish watching the last 2 matches.
I do know that was the funniest thing because we'll in our Discord, if you go sign up to it, you can find the link on all of our social media. We like to talk about the things we're doing when it's happening because it also gives us show canon. And we can talk about it on the show, gives us show topics, but it's really cool to know there's other people than just your sore loser only ass watching this all by yourself. It's like when your wife decides to give into your hobbies, even though she thinks her hobbies are fucking stupid, and watch that one match of wrestling, or decide to watch you play a certain game or want to play along.
Hold on 1 second.
Those moments are special.
Is that your queen?
What are you doing? What do you mean?
Is that your queen? Hey, is that your queen?
He doesn't know how to play.
I can't tell what thing this is. Is that your queen?
What are you fucking pointing at? You're pointing at the TV?
Is that your queen or your king?
Yo, ADHD.
That's the king.
Let him just play.
That's the king?
Block him.
Well, then take that queen.
Hold on. Stop it. You're literally Pappa J. You just went so far off track. You're watching the boss man play a chess.
Oh, he's frustrating the fuck out of me.
Don't worry about the game. I'm talking to you. And I was trying to say, when your chick decides to get in your... Look at me, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm going to shut that TV off right now.
Okay,
you keep looking at the fucking TV because Eric doesn't know how to play chess.
He doesn't.
We know. Have you ever played chess before, Eric?
Yeah.
Anyways, before I start to get weirdly irritated, Pappa J, has your chick ever performed your hobby with you? And I don't mean sucking dick.
That's my hobby, not hers.
I know. I mean, like watching Star Wars. I know you force her to watch it when you go to bed every fucking night, but for the most part, does she do it voluntarily? Like, hey, I want to watch episode 1 Pod Racer.
No, she'll watch. She gets way into wrestling when we're going to it live, and I super appreciate that.
She's one of the ones that enjoys it live versus watching on TV.
Right.
So my chick, she'll do the same thing. Come to rest. Stop.
Hold on. I gotta ask you, Eric. What was your plan? Why didn't you take her fucking queen?
I couldn't take her queen. My people were reversed.
They're talking about fucking chess right now.
Your people were what? Hold on, I gotta do this. Because you just pissed me off. You had to game one.
You're watching him play chess.
You had to game one.
You're watching
You had him in checkmate. Why didn't you let your queen take their queen?
That's my king.
That's your king?
Yeah.
Well, then I asked you, is this
your
your king or queen? And you said queen. And I said, okay, well, then take that one.
That identified as a queen.
Oh, my God.
Then why didn't you move your queen up to here and force that queen back?
All right,
and then you could have took that one, and then you would have been in line for that one.
This is not fun.
What the fuck are you doing?
He doesn't know how to play.
I'm just playing for fun.
You play to win chess. There's no fun. You're just going to lose, and that's not fun.
It's frustrating watching somebody make these juvenile, elementary mistakes.
Give him some credit. Like, he just probably picked a game and was like, what the fuck is this? Or did you know it was a chess game?
I knew it was chess.
Oh, my God. Get the fuck out of here. You know what? Go check out Backlash 2023. You can catch it on the Peacock Network. It's not bad. It was a really good pay-per-view this time around. I heard more people, more than not, say this is probably one of the best pay-per-views they've had in the last 5 years.
It would have been a great Raw. There weren't any championship matches other than the chicks, and who cares? It would have been a great Raw. It wasn't a great pay-per-view.
Yes. There's a lot.
Great matches, great story progression.
Think how we watched Monday Night Raw before we came on here and talked, because now we understand what the fuck is going on. We don't sound like imbeciles, even though we already probably sound like imbeciles. But I want to get into something before we end the show, Pappa J.
Oh, shit. All right.
Guess that actor.
Oh, no.
Look, we're just giving Boss Man everything he wants. We're giving him attention because he's purposely playing bad so he can distract you.
I think he is.
And then he knows. He's not stupid. And now we give him one of his favorite segments of all time, which we like to call Guess That Actor. It's where I think of one actor, and I read actor or actress, and I read the movies off that this actor or actress has been in.
Right.
And your goal is to tell me who that actress or actor is. Now, are you guys ready?
Yep.
Now, you can use Google. So those of you at home, this isn't for a prize. This is for bride.
Right.
This is for the most points on the board, and I think Jared's guessed all of them ever.
Leif's got one, I think.
I think so, but we've done like 100 times at least, and you've gotten them all.
Right. Because I am the movie guy of the group.
I feel like you're just a Google champion. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start reading movies off that this actor or actress has played in, starting with... I'd like to start with the oldest, but sometimes I got to mix it up because there'll be a certain movie that just gives it right the fuck away.
All right.
The first movie is called The Fabulous Alan Carr.
Let's see.
Came out in 2017. The next movie is called... I like to take a little break in between each movies. The next one is called Alice Through the Looking Glass. 1987. All right. 1996. A movie called Mistrial. All right. Now I'm going to speed up a little bit. In 2015, Me, Him, Her. I know those are pronouns, but they're not the ones you're thinking of. 2011, Misrepresentation. 1985, 2017, Don't Talk to Irene. Apparently, she... Oh, there's your first clue. Played in a movie called Pussy Island. 1992, a movie called Hero. In 1985, a movie called Fletch. 1982, a movie called Tootsie. 1990, a movie called Quick Change. 2020, a movie called Ava. 1988, a movie called Earth Girls Are Easy. Apparently, 2024, this person's going to play in Beetlejuice 2. 1995, Cutthroat Island. 1986, The Fly. 1996, The Long Kiss Goodnight.
The Fly freaked me out so bad when I first saw it.
1992, A League of Their Own. 1990,
No crying in baseball.
1991, Thelma and Louise.
Uh-huh.
And finally, in 1988, a movie called Beetlejuice.
I know who it is.
Well, Pappa J said it first, so I'll let you guess first, so
No,
I
it's
don't
all
think
right.
you're biting.
No, he can go.
But he guessed it first, so what do you think it is, Pappa J? Or no, I mean Eric.
GD.
Oh, what is it, Pappa J?
Gina Davis.
Hey, you guys got it.
Yeah.
Gina Davis, man. Did you set that our assistant alarm today? Or not?
We got 1 minute.
We do? Damn, we're coming up on it.
Yeah, we did good.
Holy crap, we kept everything in a manageable time. I felt like we went slower than we normally do.
I'm a little upset because Lade had this game won and he just threw it away.
Are you kidding me? You literally interrupted like some conversation about wrestling, which we were totally head first into.
Right,
and
right.
You're like, what? Fucking a game that nobody else could see that Boss Man's playing, but you can tell he's playing a game because you see the controller.
I can't help
that he's
it.
holding.
Chess is a lot like Advanced Wars.
It is.
And it's one of those
turn-based strategy.
Right, and it's one of those games where you have to think 2 or 3 moves ahead at minimum just to do anything in it.
Yeah.
So I'm watching him play, and I've got the 2-3 moves in my head, and I'm like, holy shit, he fucking got this game won already. And then he friggin'...
We already established, Pappa J. You fell off your motorcycle, and you get very easily distracted, and he knew you were watching him play the games, because usually when Eric picks up the controller midway through the show, that means he's bored and he's done. He already came here to
Right,
do
he's
what he
done
wanted
with
to
his
do.
show.
You guys were talking about wrestling. I missed out on watching the
Bro,
wrestling.
I literally played your favorite game, and you're like, fucking chess that I don't know how to play. Let's do that. And then I even said, hey, he's probably doing it to you, Pappa J, because he knows you're watching and he knows it's pissing you off.
He's not that good at chess.
I got real chess. You guys want to play?
I'll wipe
kick
him
his
out.
ass.
Winner takes his clothes off.
Fucking yeah. I'll take my clothes off right on fucking YouTube if that man beats
And
me.
lick his ass. Oh, my goodness.
Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. We appreciate what? What? You got an idea? Why are you looking at me like that?
Leg 4 of the We Can't Be Canceled
We haven't
tour.
even done leg 3.
Me and Late.
Make out
Playing
69
chess.
style? Oh.
Loser gets naked.
Oh, where? In the studio? In my bathroom?
Well, I think
At the event?
I think I got it ironed out where this event's gonna be.
You
and
can't
it'll be
do
the
that.
last time we're ever at this event. But still,
What? I love this place.
it is. It's a great place.
And you're about to get us banned from it?
Well, one of us is gonna walk out naked.
Is it going to be like strip chess where if he takes one of your pieces, your pawns or your chess... Oh, excuse me. Your chess pieces, you got to take off a piece of your clothing?
It's pretty funny.
So that's a yeah?
It's not a bad idea.
All right.
We'll have to work on it. We'll noodle it. I think there's
Gross.
a kernel of an idea here.
Gross. Well, like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by Papa's, once again, idea to be homosexual versus heterosexual, which,
Right.
hey, it's okay with us. We just want you guys to be comfortable
you
with
do
it.
you.
Pappa J, you do you. Just make sure you're you. And if your true you isn't coming out, I mean, I don't know what to say. There it is. Yep. You guys, if you're watching now, you just got a bit of content you weren't supposed to hear. But either way, we appreciate all and each and every single one of you. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Darkfire Blacken just said in the chat, which you guys can interact with us on.
He finally showed up.
He said, idea clipped, lawyer took it. So you and Boss Man getting naked is going to be clipped in your lawyer's head forever. And he's probably so excited, just as excited as I am to see you guys naked. Well, we've come to the end of our show. I want to thank you guys again. We really appreciate you. Go sign up for lip service. And if you can't do that right now, we understand. Just go like and subscribe. That helps us out more than you think.
Right.
And I guess, Pappa J, with that being said, we'll hit you guys up next Tuesday, same time, same place. We'll see you then.
Yeah.
Later.
If you've made it this long, we really appreciate you. The more time you sit there and watch us do our dumbass shit makes us the happiest. And you get to see things like that. And you get to also see extra footage of Pappa J being pissed off. We don't necessarily try to entertain you guys. We just do our thing in the background. Leave the cameras on. And hopefully you guys catch us slipping. But if not, we appreciate you. We'll see you next Tuesday. Peace. What are you yelling at my dogs for? You kicked my dog?
I'm about to kick your fucking dogs, man.
Now you know why I kicked my dog?
They've been irritating.
Oh, my legs. My legs. Oh. I'll throw this out there so they chew on it and get plastic poison. Where am I going? Oh, man. Where the... Oh, you alright? Did I just roll over your tail?
Whoa!
Yeah. Pappa J told me to do. I'm sorry. Now you can't ride the Peloton? Oh, these are so stinky. I'm sorry. Did this one fall on the floor? Oh,
it's all gooey.
Why is it all gooey?
It came in the back that way.
What? It came out of the pack all gooey? Like somebody sucked on it and then shoved it in there? These chips.
Hey.
What?
Oh, it was the one of the things from Contra.
All right. Ladies and ladies. What are you laughing at?
You?
He was laughing at earlier. I touch your leg, dude. It jumps out of the skin. Because it really was like, boop, bam!
Don't worry, I rolled over his toe on accident. Payback.
My big toe?
Oh, good lord, what a show.
Oh, it was great. It was really
glad
good.
it's over.
It's very fishy.
Oh,
those are disgusting. It
Like,
smells,
get that out
it
of
smells
here.
bad in here.
It's
These
very
are really
prawny.
Right. Those sweet tarts were pretty good. Look at that, huh? A Warhead sour apple drink? Huh? What do you think, Ed?
Cold brew M&M's on
Right.
the 255th episode of Big Lip Radio, baby. We get into it. We get into Pappa J's fantasies. We get into Eric playing footsie with Pappa J, touching his leg and his inner thigh.
We find out if this guy comes out of the closet.
Yeah, that
Silly.
too. Make
Silly.
sure you go to BigLipRadio.com and check out everything else we have to offer just for you.
Everything?
Damn, that was rough. Okay, I gotta get a photo.
What problem?
I gotta get a photo.
What's wrong?
Go get him. Go get him. Oh.
Come on. See if you can redeem that chest match.
I can't win it from here.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
can.
think.
Come on, Bobby Fischer.
I don't think I can win it from here.
I could.
Okay.
Just black or white?
You have one bishop left.
Are you trying to beat him?
Is this a bishop? What is this? I don't know what these pieces are.
Pawns, knights, rooks. Mr. Funny Guy. Alright, we love you. Thank you. We love you. See you tomorrow.
He won't move. He's doing this. Now what?
Is that a trick? Or the tip it's saying to move him forward?
How do I do that?